I've learned that multicultural literature is important for classrooms today to help dispel biases and stereotypes that are formed because of the lack of educational reform, resources, books, and honest dialogue. 1.2 Multicultural education is for everyone. From the article Multicultural Education Development Dimensions and Challenges, James Banks states multicultural education is designed to restructure educational institutions so that all students, including middle-class white males, will acquire the knowledge, skills, and attitudes needed to function effectively in a culturally and ethically diverse nation and world. Point 3, multicultural literature helps students become aware of other cultures beside their own. Point 4, multicultural education helps students become empathetic. Point 5, both multicultural education and multicultural literature can have a positive impact on students becoming future advocates for underserved communities and embrace unity for all. Number 2, the most helpful thing that I've learned so far is that I should be consistent with incorporating multicultural literature that doesn't enforce biases. With our last assignment, we had to see if the literature we chose projected any biases. If it did, that should not be the book we choose to read to our students. I believe that it is important to develop young minds by showing the world showing what the world would look like if people lived harmoniously in a world so diverse. Number 4, the 5 important criteria in selecting multicultural literature comes from the article 10 Tips for Selecting Multicultural Books for Reading Instruction, which are: the author should be from the culture mentioned in the book or be culturally connected to it. It appears to be inauthentic to hear anyone speak on a culture that they are not directly tied to. The next point is the book should exemplify good storytelling. Any good story has characters, settings, conflicts, and resolutions and multicultural literature should reflect that. Point 3, the book should avoid stereotypes and offensive expressions. Point 4, the event should be historically accurate. The time and setting of the story should be accurate to the time of the event. Point 5, the book should reflect the values of that culture. Students should form their perspectives of that culture based on the values of it. Effective teachers use multicultural literature to educate and inspire students to embrace all people from all cultures and encourage healthy dialogue on its values and stance. This is important because many students lack empathy and understanding for cultures they aren't exposed to through multicultural literature. Multicultural literature will welcome honest conversation on culture and race and shift the negative perceptions of inclusivity. Thank you.